Hi guys, and welcome along to another simulated soccer Saturday here on Sonage Gaming. And the lockdown restrictions might have eased, but it appears that my haircut is getting a bit out of control here. It's actually got its own postcode by now, I would imagine. But let's get straight on into the action in the Championship, as I understand that there's been plenty of goals in the first few minutes of the games. In fact, Sadler has bagged his first goal for QPR, Loader's got on the score sheet for Reading, and Bristol City have taken the lead against Birmingham City with a cute finish from Masengo. Meanwhile, let's head over to FletcherJet as he is keeping an eye on the Norwich-Leeds game.
Well, it's been a lively start here at Carrow Road. Within the space of a minute, the Norwich boys gave the ball away from kickoff and Shackleton knocked one in for Leeds, who have gone 1-0 up here at Carrow Road. Simple mistake from Norwich to make and terrible for them to be 1-0 down this early on in the game.
Thanks for that, mate, but I'm hearing that Rads also has some news on the Preston North End Solihull Moors game.
We've got some early drama here at Deepdale. The away team, Solihull Moors, taking the lead, and it is Rossi, a really good ball into the box from the Solihull Moors man, and a fantastic finish by Rossi. A disastrous start for Preston. They've got to get back into this now.
Let's quickly make our way back to FletcherJet, who has more news over at Carrow Road.
Well, it's been quite an exciting opening 10 minutes here because Norwich have levelled against Leeds to make it 1-1. Fitzpatrick, ball down the wing, whipped in, and a great volley just from 6 yards out. What was the keeper doing? I don't think even he knows. And it's 1-1 before 10 minutes even been played. Some fans still haven't sat down.
Rads, what's going on over at Deepdale Stadium?
And things go from bad to worse for Preston North End. They're now down to 10 men, and Johnson getting a red card for an awful challenge on a Solihull Moors player. I didn't actually get a good look at who it was, to be honest, but a really bad start. 14 minutes in, you're down to 10 men, and you're 1-0 down. It can only get worse from here. I mean, they're in for a very long afternoon now, Preston.
Okay, so we've got a brand new reporter with us today. The brilliant Sonage Gaming joins us, and he is over at the Hawthorns. What have you got for us, mate?
Yes, and the opening goal of the game here at the Hawthorns goes to the home side. West Bromwich Albion take the lead in the 27th minute. Connor Townsend rising highest from a corner from the left-hand side to score his first goal for the club and to put West Brom 1-0 up against Blackburn just under half an hour gone.
Thanks for that, but let's head straight over to Rads at Deepdale Stadium.
33 minutes in, and as I just said, it is continuing to get worse. Marshall this time on the score sheet, 2-0 to Solihull Moors. A fantastic result for them on the cards here. And Preston North End fans are already jeering and booing, and quite rightly so. Their team has not put in a shift at all today. But Marshall puts his side 2-0 up with a brilliant ball into the box and a great finish again.
Well, it sounds like things are getting heated over at the Hawthorns. What have you got for us, Sonage?
Well, against the run of play, Blackburn Rovers have equalised here at the Hawthorns. It's Sam Gallagher getting on the end of a cross from the right-hand side to slot it past the West Brom keeper in at the near post. And against the run of play, you have to say, Blackburn Rovers back on level terms. West Brom have been on top in the early exchanges, and they're looking to prove it again now, actually. They've gone straight up the other end of the pitch, and it's ended up in a goal as well. Coco with a fantastic strike from just outside the penalty area. It slams into the bottom corner, and West Brom immediately back in front, and well, the balance of the game restored once again. Coco for West Brom, 2 goals in 2 minutes here. It's 2-1.
In the absence of regular Premier League football, we've decided to fill in the football-shaped hole in your weekends. Starting next Sunday, we'll be bringing you a special Celebrity FIFA Premier League game every Sunday on Sonage Gaming. Celebrity FIFA Premier League Sunday, Super Sunday.
Early on, Lord Voldemort here finds Dappy in the middle, and now Richard Madeley with a bit of space gets to the byline and gets the cross in for Boris Johnson, who finds the back of the net. It's 1-0 to Chelsea. What a start from Boris Johnson. A lovely finish. In his celebration, he appears to be apologising for his role in the Brexit negotiations. Bit late now, Boris. Brilliant finish. You've got to say, great reactions there from Harvey Weinstein, who looks like he doesn't want to take no for an answer as he slides in and diverts it into the far corner. 2-0 to Hull FC. What a game so far. and it's a free kick. It could be a card here as well for OJ Simpson. Could it be a red card? Well, it's not the first time he's got away with a light sentence. It's just a yellow.
Okay, so you join me here as the second half has got underway and things have really started off lively as Middlesbrough have just got themselves ahead as Johnny Howson has thumped one into the top corner from 25 yards. Meanwhile, Huddersfield are ahead after a neat finish from Brown and Aguirre has just drawn things level for Rochdale following that earlier goal from Reach of Sheffield Wednesday. Now, FletcherJet, I hear you've got more news from Carrow Road.
Rafferty, a striker that was signed for £20 million from Solihull Moors during the summer, has grabbed himself and Norwich the lead to make it 2-1. He's got 11 goals in his last 11 games, so he's made it 12 out of 12 now. Unbelievable stats from Rafferty himself. Will Norwich be able to hold on?
Oh, and they're coming in thick and fast now. Rads, over to you first though.
Well, not much has really happened since the last goal. It has been very evenly matched, to be honest, but Preston just have not taken their chances. It is now 3-0 to Solihull Moors, and this time it was a terrible mistake from a Preston North End defender. Again, I didn't really get a very good view of who it was, but it was a really poor mistake. Marshall in on goal, simple as 3-0.
And Sonage, what's happening at the Hawthorns?
Yeah, that looks like game, set and match now for West Bromwich Albion. Puado scoring their third goal. It's 3-1, just over 10 minutes left of normal time as well. And it looks like the 3 points going back with them. It's a lovely move, actually, to lead to the goal. Sweeping move right from the back to the front of the pitch. And Puado just adds the finishing touch, slotting it easily past the goalkeeper. And it's 3-1 West Brom. 3 points coming their way, it seems.
Okay, so there's not long to go now as we head towards the full-time whistle, but I'm hearing that FletcherJet has another goal for us.
Late drama here at Carrow Road then, just like there was drama early on, and Leeds have pulled level in the 85th minute. Absolutely brilliant from Rafael Mergica, pulled level with an absolutely great strike from 25 yards out. The Norwich keeper was just stood there, could only watch it just like all the fans behind the goal. Leeds fans went wild. It looks like it's going to end up 2-2.
Full time here at Deepdale. A lot of Preston fans left a long time ago now because, quite rightly so, their team did not turn up today. 3-0 defeat at home. It's never good when you concede at least, when you lose any game at home, but let alone 3. Marshall with 2, Rossi with 1, and a red card earlier on. It was always going to be bad when they conceded after 6 minutes. But a 3-0 win for Solihull. Great win for them away at Deepdale. Premier League champions, that is our second major honour in this career, and amazingly only the second. FA Cup, Premier League, but we could, in the next 2 episodes, add 2 more to that and make it 4 overall. You can count promotion as well, can't you? But it is going to be Sandro Tonali, who's been so vital to us this entire career mode. Sandro Tonali lifts up the Premier League trophy, and we are Premier League champions.
So there we go, plenty of action in the Championship today, and I'd just like to thank Sonage Gaming, Rads and FletcherJet for helping me out with this feature once more. Please do go and check out their channels and subscribe because they are making some fabulous content. So here we go then, this will be the biggest challenge that we've faced so far in the Championship. West Bromwich Albion currently top of the league, whilst we sit down in 15th place. It's going to quite honestly be a difficult task to get points here, but Solihull Moors will do their best at home at Villa Park. To Max Allen, back to Fredrickson. McDonald's busting along. So's Peterson, but he can't thread it through to his teammate. McCutcheon now comes forward with the ball. Looks to whip one in. Can't get it through. Peterson, stumbles into St Aiken. And West Bromwich Albion are able to get the ball clear. Great raking ball across field there. Karaman comes inside. And that is very good defending from the Solihull Moors. Peterson. Into Nystrom. Can't turn his man. And it looks like he's gone down clutching his arm. Not what Solihull Moors needed right on the cusp of half time. Is to lose best attacking threat. Finds Peterson. Overlap here from Evans. Ball's took him out wide. Comes back into the box. Looks to deliver one inside, but it's a poor ball. And row effort for the Baggies. He's able to just stride out and pick that one up. Inside for McDonald. Lucky ball that through to Peterson. Fredrickson tries to take it first time. And it just deflects off the defender. Peterson out wide. Evans does well to keep it in. Sends it off to Nystrom. Throws it back in. Oh, and Evans scuffs the chance. Should have blazed that into the top corner. Maggie sat him well deep. Nystrom. Cross to Fredrickson. Drives forward with it, takes the shot. Deflects out to McDonald. The flag stays down. Has he done it? Has he got us in the lead here against top of the league? Unbelievable scenes. Been on an absolute roller coaster over the last month in terms of our performances, yet when it comes down to playing the top of the league, we managed to drag something out from the basement. Here we go then. 3 substitutes incoming as Solihull Moors like to just freshen things up. Unfortunately, Nystrom is going off with that shoulder injury, but replacing him is Thomas Shelby. Shelby tries to go around the corner. Not a bad effort by the youngster, having just come onto the field of play. Donald, exceptional piece of play. Shelby holds it up well. Distributes it out. Good piece of play by Shelby. Donald. Great ball. Peterson. He should have finished it. Should have put it beyond doubt. It was a great ball through by Thomas Shelby. And Peterson really should have rounded that move off with a goal. Just a glancing header there from Graham. And the referee brings this game to a halt. And I don't know where that result came from, because we have had our backs against the wall for the last month or so, and suddenly the tide has turned. Yes, we've played a different formation, playing with a false 9, but even so, that is a fabulous result against the top of the league. Another home game here for Solihull Moors as they face off against Bristol City in this one, playing in a 5-3-2 formation. They hadn't really got many options available to them in terms of the centre-back role. So Baldwin, a regen, is in there with a 59 overall. That was the better alternative than a 66, which was basically on his knees in terms of fitness. Send him Taylor. Graham is free. Little dink ball to the back post. And Medine can't quite get there with the header. Vyman off to Palmer, sends it down the line. Ball wasn't tracked. Taylor. Nicholson. Nicholson, what are you doing, son? Good block by Campbell. Getting in the way of that one. Putting his nuts on the line. Taylor sends it out wide here for Medine. Cuts inside immediately. Shelby holds it up well. Peterson into Medine. Just didn't have the strength to go past the defender. Sengo trying to pull the strings in the middle of the park. Shelby chases him down. He's still looking to help out at the back there. As Solihull Moors now come away, he is going to be out of position. And he'll take that ball on his way through. Delivers it off to McDonnell. Goes one more for Taylor, who then shifts it off to Shelby. Looks over the top here for Taylor, who's got him behind and smashes the ball into the back of the net to put Solihull 1-0 up here at home at Villa Park. And there you go. What's his name? Great ball over the top by Shelby there. Just cut them apart. And there we go into the half-time break. Solihull Moors lead here after a razor-sharp ball through the middle from Thomas Shelby to feed the captain Ian Taylor, who smashed the ball home. 1-0. Shelby doing the same again, chasing back, relentless after every scrap of the ball, trying to show the boss that he's worthy of a place in this team. Morel, nice little back heel for Palmer. Oh, and he's slid his way through and Thomas has to save that near post. A great piece of play by Bristol City. Oh, Graham just a bit behind the play, but he has managed to feed it into Peterson. Drives into the box, goes near post, but manages to hit the post as well whilst he was at it. Good job by Nicholson. Really liking the looks of this young left back. He looks like he's going to be a great talent for Solihull going forward. Nice. He'll have it back. Drives into the box here, Taylor. Looks across, picks out Peterson. Tries to dink it across. Didn't have the legs on it, and O'Leary comes to gather it up. Climbed over him. He's gone down injured though, Campbell, having gone over the top of the defender, and he's picked himself up an injury. Stretcher will be brought on and Campbell will be ushered off. Well done, Patterson. And there we go, the final whistle, and Solihull Moors have another victory. A 1-0 here at home against Bristol City, and suddenly their season is starting to flip. So that fall was a dislocated shoulder for Duncan Campbell, and he will be a big miss for us, out now for 8 weeks. So it's the last Saturday of the month, and Solihull Moors travel down to the south coast to face off against Portsmouth at Fratton Park. Had to do quite a bit of juggling of the Portsmouth lineup, as for some reason the AI had decided that they were going to field a terrible team, which included a striker at centre-back. Nice ball into Babasa Mama. Oh, Nicholson does well. Taylor goes one more, and so will Peterson. Donald seen him out wide. Marshall got the legs on everybody. Smashes it against the post though, and Nystrom can't get there on the follow-up. Smithy trying to muscle the man off the ball. Waltz though comes through. Tries to deliver it in, but Smith stops that coming into the box. 3 men out there and none of them can take the ball away from the Portsmouth men. Finally the play breaks down and Peterson breaks away quickly. He's seen the run out wide right once more from Marshall. Surely this time. Max Allen bundled off the ball but comes back and takes the ball away once more. Sends it out wide here for Nicholson to chase. Oh dear. The referee is not happy with that challenge. The youngster picks himself up a yellow card. Doesn't shy away from a tackle though. I think he actually got the ball. excellent. Oh, loses possession. It's a sloppy piece of play from the defender there. Bit of complacency creeping in perhaps, having come out into the second half, expecting to dominate proceedings much like they did in the first half here, Solihull. That is a really good turn by Smith, and he accelerates away from the defender, looks inside. Taylor tries to go one more, can't pick out the pass initially, but does get it back into Nystrom. Goes again, and Taylor, come on. Great interception work. Nystrom's away, in behind the defender. Squares it across. Oh my God. Another chance goes a-begging. Oh, lovely. Lovely play by Smith. Nicholson comes forward with the ball. Tripped in the box. Doesn't go down. Taylor into Nystrom. Goes round the corner for Peterson. And it's another ball that is flashed at the keeper. And another one that doesn't go in the net. Peterson with a lovely ball. Now it's into Taylor. Goes one more round the corner to McDonald. Come on. Surely and finally we've managed to get a goal here against Portsmouth. In the 78th minute. It's took 78 minutes. And I don't know how many chances we've had. But it's took 78 minutes, and it's that man there from central defensive midfield who's come through and broken the deadlock. Lovely little finish by McDonald. And it's 1-0 to Solihull Moors. It's drifted into the box. Nicholson there to get it away. Portsmouth definitely putting the pressure on in the dying moments of this game. There's a look to finally get themselves a shot on target. That is well wide from May. Picks out a teammate. Peterson into Nystrom, turns his way into the box. Tries to take the shot, but he's bundled to the ground, and the referee says that was fair play. Dispossessed in the midfield area there, Morris. But Portsmouth don't have an opportunity to come forward for another attack. And that's Solihull Moors getting their 4th victory in the 4th game of this episode. A total turnaround compared to the last one. Unbelievable.
Can we ask you a question?
Well, there we go. As I said it in commentary, what a difference a few games make. Because we now find ourselves in 9th position in the Championship. We were 15th prior to this run of 4 wins. Really great performance from Solihull Moors in this episode, but I just sometimes fail to understand the mechanics of FIFA and the way in which you can just go on a run where you just cannot get a performance out of the players, and then all of a sudden it's like you have your old squad back again. Anyway, if you have enjoyed this episode, don't forget to hit that like button, and if you're new around here, also subscribe to the channel. But for now, I'm out of here.
Thank you, that'll be all.